I believe I'm sort of part of the last generation who benefited from the kind of Attlee post-war compacts.
Right.
So I went to a comprehensive school, I went to university, my fees were paid, I came out of university, was able to debt-free. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with my life. And at that point, I grew up in Sunderland. I'd never been in a theatre till I was like 21. And then I was able to go on the dole while I decided what I wanted to do. And I sort of knew that I wanted to have a creative career, but I just didn't really know how to do that. And I sort of volunteered, and then I worked part-time as an usher in this art house cinema because I was into films. And then gradually, it took ages. And then I was able to get, a house with my wife under the age of 30 and get on the property ladder, which is so difficult now for young people. And as Martina said, I also, had the benefit of, parents who occasionally would look after me when I didn't have work and unemployment benefit wasn't enough. So, I was a freelancer for a few years. I was able to go back and get a grant to do an NVQ level 3 course in media production when I was 26 or 27. So all of these opportunities were available to me that I don't believe are there now. Camus said that a society based on production can only ever be productive but not creative. And we've kind of got into this just cycle of valuing just being productive all the time in a sort of Protestant work ethic sense, which is kind of Victorian. It's similar to what, when Ken Robinson took a scythe to the education system for being based on Victorian values of manufacturing and production lines. Feels like the arts sector's become like that, and we need to reset and also give people that choice and that freedom to actually make decisions that benefit them without having to, because their lives are so precarious that they simply need to put food on the table and there isn't enough money to do that.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, what you say about the sort of drive for production. I mean, people would say that happens because governments are worried that if people aren't producing and they're creating, they might start to think, and they might start to think they don't like their governments.
Might be lazy.
Yeah, maybe.